Hey yo, I been on, been con, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. I mean I been storm, X-Men been form. He keep on dialing Nicky like the Prince song. I been on, been con, Bentley tints on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Carol the Diva. I'm gonna be doing some braids today, but before I get started, I'm gonna answer this question that I get asked a lot by many of you guys. So a lot of you guys wanna know how I get my hair this straight before I start braiding. So most of the time I will have my natural hair in some big braids like a couple of days before braiding it. And if I don't do that, I'll blow it out because my hair is getting longer and it's harder to manage now. So this is the hair I'm gonna be using today. It's called the EZ Kima Twin Professional and the length is 30 inches and the color is called TBLUE/Sky. I will link that information down below in the description box, so please check that out. I'm going for medium-sized braids today, so I'm parting my hair accordingly. In order to get that nice and straight parting in the back, you want to slide the comb all the way across with one take. And this is how I get my perfect parting every single time. Now I'm gonna hold the top section of my hair out the way with a clip so I could easily work on the back. This section I will be dividing in three, so I'm taking out the first section accordingly so it will all be even. This is what the hair looked like out the pack. I thought this color was so beautiful and that's the reason why I went with it. I took this out for my first braid, but you can use whatever amount works best for you. This is how I lock the hair between my fingers before I start braiding, and this step is very easy if you look carefully at what I'm doing. I start my braid off by grabbing all my natural hair with the end that's holding the synthetic hair, and then I start to braid it as if I was doing a cornrow, and at this point is when I separate my natural hair with the synthetic hair, and that's how I grip my hair tightly at the root. As soon as I braid my hair far enough off my scalp, that's when I reach under my chin with my right hand to grab my hair from the back to continue and braid it out. And if you have watched my braiding videos before, you'll know that I don't braid my hair to the end on one take. I usually do this after I'm done braiding every single one of the hair in. Now moving on to the second one. Here I go again. I grab my entire hair with my right hand, and as I go in with my left hand, I start to separate my hair and I move along as if I was doing a cornrow, and this is how I separate my natural hair with the synthetic hair and grip my hair tightly at the root. I hope the way I'm explaining it to you guys is making some sense, because it's kind of hard explaining it, especially when you're not doing like a one-to-one and you're just doing like a show and tell. So for the last time in slow motion, this is how I lock the hair in my fingers before I start my braids. I'm now grabbing all my natural hair using my right hand that's holding the synthetic hair, and then I start braiding my hair as if I was doing a cornrow, and while I'm doing this I separate my natural hair with the synthetic hair, and this is how I grab my hair tightly at the root to form my braids. While I'm braiding the hair, I'm adding jam to it, and this will help to blend my natural hair in with the synthetic hair. Again, I'm only gonna braid this down halfway because I'm not gonna braid them to the end until I'm done installing every single one of my braids. So this is something I do when I'm braiding my hair, but for some reason I forgot when I started, and I guess I'm too excited about doing this blue hair today. I don't know, but I usually part my hair off in half so I could braid the back first and then I start braiding the front. And usually when I do my hair like this, it goes so much faster. The reason why it's faster for me is because I'm doing my hair in sections, and whenever you do your hair in sections, that usually make it more manageable, and that will speed up the process. Now that I got that out the way, I'm moving on to my second row. I believe this row I did it in 5 or 6, but everybody's head is not the same size, so just work according to the size of your head and the size that you want your braids to be. As for this one, I'm not sure how much I did in this row, but if I had to guess, I would say it's about 6 or 7. And what you see me adding on my hair right here is just some hair jam, and this will help to blend my natural hair in with the synthetic hair.
Change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to.
And this is the final one for the back. The front is usually so much easier to finish when I'm done with the back, so from here on it's gonna be so much easier for me. This is something I mention in most of my braiding videos. When I'm parting the side of my hair, I part it in a downward angle as opposed to parting it straight across, and this will help this side of my hair to line up with the other side when I get to the top. And braiding the side of your hair should be easy. Some people start off by braiding this part first, but as for me, I like to braid the back of my hair coming on up to the top as opposed to starting from the top going down to the back. It just works better for me, but whatever works for you guys, do it, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's doing it and it's your hair. Now that I'm up to the top, you can see how my partings on one side line up with the parting on the other side, and this is exactly what I wanted when I was parting the sides slanted as opposed to going directly straight across. And this is the very last one, and it's always a great feeling, even though I still have the ends to finish, but it will be a breeze from here on. I cannot stress enough how much I love this color. It is so beautiful. And this is what it looks like after I was finished braiding the ends. Now I'm gonna add some hair jewelry, and that will finish off the look for today. Before adding the hair jewelry, I use this little toothbrush to add some edge control to my edges. The length of this hair is 30 inches. I wanted 36, but this was the longest length they had in the store, or maybe this is the longest length they come in. So this string I'm adding to my hair, I fold it in half, then I wrap both sides around my hair at the same time going down. When I got far enough down, I wrapped it around a few times before tying it together, and that's how I added it. This is the finished look, you guys. I really like the way it started out at the root with this dark color blue, and towards the end it got lighter to a very light colored blue. On the pack it's called sky blue, but I prefer to call it aqua blue because it reminds me more of the sea than of the sky. I would tell you guys how long this hairstyle took me, but I was not keeping up with the time for this one because I had so much doing. I was cooking and I was doing all kind of stuff, going out, everything in between, so I cannot say exactly how long it took. If you have any question, please leave them down in the comment box below. Please remember to like and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.